Coming up on Mountain News this morning, how the power of social media helped one family learn what happened to a loved one who disappeared years ago. And hundreds lend a hand as cleanup efforts in Tennessee continue after deadly floodwaters tore through Campbell County last week. Plus, after a string of thefts across the mountains, we talked with one sheriff's office to learn how to reduce your chances of having property stolen.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. It is 4:59 on Friday, June the 14th. I'm Will Puckett. Thank you for tuning into Mountain News this morning. Well, we have finally made it to Friday, and some of you might be stepping outside your doors this morning to head to work or take your kids maybe to their summer program and think, it's a bit chilly. You might also think, it's a bit foggy. Let's bring Brandon in this morning, give us a better breakdown of what to expect as the weekend is on the horizon. Brandon, good morning.
Good morning, and things are looking a bit on the cool side this morning. Actually, unseasonably cool, almost record-breakingly cool. As we take a look across the region on the cameras, we look at US 119 up on top of Whitesburg Pine Mountain. A few clouds overnight, but things starting to calm down this morning. Buffalo Mountain back with us today, and we're looking at clear skies up that way. A little bit of dense fog down toward Harlan, London area, so be careful out there this morning. Look at these temperatures. 45 in Jonesville, 54 there in Pikeville and Logan. That's your range this morning. So a lot of cooler temperatures. A lot of folks cranking that heat up again this morning, I'm sure. It's weird to be doing that in the summertime. 75 though today, a beautiful day and near perfect. We'll have the rest of the forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. Will?
All righty, Brandon, thank you. Well, the Perry County Coroner put out a plea for anyone who could help find family of 80-year-old Richard Fluke, who died in Hazard Tuesday. They were unable to find family until a post of ours was seen by a man in Michigan. The family was able to find him. They had believed he had died several years ago and were shocked to hear the news. They were sad that they could not be with him in his final days, but they find peace in the company he did have.
I'm waiting for that paperwork, and we'll be able to bury him at the government cemetery, what he deserves.
Funeral arrangements are being made. If all goes as planned, Richard Fluke will be buried honorably in a veterans cemetery. Well, cleanup in Campbell County, Tennessee continues 1 week after deadly floodwaters swept through the area. Hundreds of volunteers are in the area helping with the cleanup effort. In fact, Lincoln Memorial University offered its physician's assistant students the option to go to class or clean up. More than 90 of them showed up to help. Officials estimate the floods caused around $20 million in damage. A trailer was stolen from a family-owned feed store in Whitley County. Owners of Pruitt's Farm Supplies say they noticed one of their trailers was missing in a lot across the road from their store Tuesday. Owners say the trailer is close to $2,000 to replace, and now they will have to get security cameras, which could total up to $4,000 in all.
You don't put money back for replacing stolen stuff, so it's pretty bad, but we'll just have to work through it.
Owners ask that if you have any information on the theft to contact the Whitley County Sheriff's Department. Well, someone broke into Summit City on Main in Whitesburg Wednesday night. The owner tells us someone used a cinder block to break out a glass door. Here is a picture of the damage. The burglar or burglars only took money. It is unclear exactly how much was taken. If you have any idea who might be responsible, you can call Whitesburg Police. The Clay County Sheriff's Office is cracking down on several thefts in the area. Some say they feel are connected to drug-related matters. They shared advice with WYMT's Taylor Upchurch on how to reduce the chances of having your property stolen.
Broken into after employees went home.
You're talking $1,500 at least on just what they got one night.
Luckily, Clay County deputies recovered it all. Every item was found under a tarp on a trailer connected to a nearby truck.
Wheels, tires, batteries, aluminum coils from like an air conditioner, some copper, some pieces of metal.
Dylan Collins told police he never stole a thing.
Kind of funny, if you didn't steal it, how did it get on the back of the truck and hauled all the way from Horse Creek to Highway 11?
In fact, Collins said he was hauling it for another guy, but Clay County Recycling was never notified. Just the day before, another theft occurred. Police got the call that someone's car was stolen from their yard.
That there had been a fire up there on Jarvis Branch that same night. And the fire department had gone up there and it was a vehicle.
The license plate found belonged to the car stolen that very night. Deputies say crime like this is usually a result of expensive habits, much like drug addiction.
They're taking away from people, hardworking people. I mean, and there's jobs for everyone.
Reminding travelers to never advertise when you leave, and if you do, ask police for extra patrol. In Clay County, Taylor Upchurch, WYMT Mountain News.
To help investigate drug-related crimes, Clay County deputies plan to welcome a new K-9 member to their team. They need help raising money to purchase a cage, temperature gauge, and release system to accommodate Ghost's needs as he rides along on calls. To donate, you can call 606-598-3471. Well, vandals defaced a well-known mural in Louisville featuring the faces of Kentucky icons. The act targeted Muhammad Ali on the Kentucky Rushmore mural. Using white and orange spray paint, the words racist, anti-Semitic, and homophobe have been scribbled across the display on the side of the building. Ali's eyes were also colored in with orange paint. No arrests have been made. Well, thank you for getting your day started with us right here on Mountain News this morning. Straight ahead, festival goers at this year's Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival started the long weekend off on a low note.
We could get close or break our record low for today later this morning. How low will we go and what are we expecting later? I'll tell you in about 3 minutes.